Welcome to She's Gone Off Script with me. I'm Jennifer. Here's some products that we'll be using on my face today. Namely, I thought we'd revisit the Lixr Skin Tint. It actually goes by the name Skin Shake Biphase Serum Skin Tint with Squalane. But first, let's rehydrate this skin with this Regeron Cosmetics Triple Radiance Ampule Serum. It's been a moment since I've done my morning skincare, and I always find it's best to give a little boost to your skincare routine again just before you go in with an application of skin tint or foundation. A little backstory on the company Regeron, since they're considered the gold standard for the salmon DNA. Now, the company is very widely known for their injectable in clinic treatments that they offered with the polydeoxyribonucleotides, PDRN for short. But for us here in the United States, injectable PDRN has yet to clear the FDA. So for now, serum it is. I've been doubling up with Regeron, and I've been using their visible lifting cream as well. You'll see that in a moment. Now I need to show you this because this has got my attention. Okay, let me nerd out for a minute because I want to talk about this company, Pavise. The founder is Sophie Bai, and she's this MIT and Harvard girl, and she basically built her own molecule for the brand called Diamond Core. It's this new class of metal oxide molecule that she spent years developing, and its whole job is to neutralize free radicals, the reactive oxygen species that come from sun exposure and everyday stress, and are a huge part of what actually ages our skin. Okay, great, but you want to know how it feels and how it smells. I get it. It's very lightweight. It is a serum texture, and a little goes a long way. It also has no discernible scent, and let me tell you, girlfriend to girlfriend, it's one of these serums that you'll know what it was doing for you if you stop using it, and you'll go right back. Okay, let's get into this Regeron again. This is the Recover Firming Cream that I was talking about earlier. It pairs really well with that serum. This is one of those plush, velvety, unctuous moisturizers. It almost gives like a shrink wrap effect to your face, but in a good way, not suffocating. The formula boasts zinc oxide and panthenol in the formulation, which is very soothing, and no perfumey scent that you'd find in some K-beauty brands. Okay, I'm getting a little behind here. The last step before makeup is the Pavise Dynamic Age Defense, and it's doing double duty for me as an SPF and a treatment. It has the same Diamond Core zinc oxide as their eye cream, but it's paired with a photoaging defense cocktail of niacinamide, astaxanthin, licorice root, and tranexamic acid. They're working on discoloration and oxidative stress, and not just blocking the sun. It's also fragrance-free and gentle enough that dermatologists actually recommend it for rosacea and sensitive skin types. It has the texture of a lightweight lotion, and as you can see on my face, it does give a little bit of a white cast, but you'll see how fast it disappears. What I love about this the most is how cosmetically elegant it settles into the skin. This truly is the first all-mineral sunscreen that I've found that stays how it starts. It's cosmetically elegant from the beginning and the end. It doesn't become a greasy mess. And sometimes have you found that mineral SPFs can almost get a little chalky and dry your face out by the end of the day? This one doesn't do that. And since I've been using this product, I definitely find that my complexion is even a little bit brighter and my skin just feels a little bit more, I don't know, elastic, a little bit more bounce to it. It just feels good. I was so impressed with the SPF that I went back and purchased the rest of the line. I've gone all in. Okay, the Lixr Biphase Serum Tint. Here we go. Now, if you see this at your local Sephora, you'll probably think it's gone bad. What I mean by that is, take a look at this cute little bottle. Can see everything inside, right? Well, when you see it at Sephora, you'll notice that it's a biphase serum, which means the pigmented particles are separated from the serum. It's not a great look. And to top it all off, they decided to put it in a roller ball. It's not the best delivery system. The best workaround here is to put it in the palm of your hands, namely because you keep the roller ball down and the product will come out better. And don't put it on the back of your hand because that will kind of hurt. The roller ball is stiff. I wouldn't ordinarily give a product this many get out of jail free cards such as this, but that little glass bottle, I couldn't resist it when I saw it. And honestly, the shades were perfect for me. I'm using my Kevin Aquan Duet foundation brush. Yes, it's one of those double-sided ones, not exactly one of my favorite types of brushes, but it's Kevin Aquan, and I bought it, and I do love it. I seem to be giving everybody hall passes today. Maybe I should have called this video Products I Want to Hate, but just can't. Dab, dab, dab. See, this one goes on really nicely. It's very natural, and you can build it up. It doesn't get all bunchy on me, and it has a really elegant dry down. It almost sets itself. I'm going to go in with a little extra here, but I just find this one really pretty. It's just a really pretty package, and it's a really pretty product. And don't let the size of the package fool you. It's a waterless formulation, so a little bit goes a long way. It's a lot of pigment suspended in serum. This will do you for the season. I'm looking at the Sephora website right now, and it retails for $49 and comes in a whopping 20 different shades. That's pretty impressive for a light skin tint. I'm reading the call out ingredients, and the number one is squalane, which is a hydrating plant derived oil that supports collagen. The second is jojoba oil, a skin nourishing oil that is balancing for all skin types with a micro encapsulated mineral pigment. So that's why I like the dry down on this one. This is definitely a natural looking skin tint, not something I would wear at night per se, but for the day, just that kind of clean girl looky look. It's good. Just evens me out a little bit and gives a little bit of life and brightness to my complexion. And now I'm going to use Lixr Beauty's multi-use cream to powder concealer and foundation stick. Yes, you heard that right. You can use this as an all-over foundation stick if you choose. It's a little tiny. I guess the company likes tiny things. It almost looks like Polly Pocket makeup, but don't let it fool you. This is another one that has a really nice, elegant formulation. It's never cakey or dry, and it works really well under my eyes. And get a load of the colors. That is an impressive shade variety. And remember, it's a cream to powder formulation, so the dry down is nice on this too. Like I said, it's elegant. These two products by Lixr are small but mighty, and they really travel well. That's one thing I really do appreciate about them. Okay, I think you can see now that with a combination of the skin tint and the concealer, we've got the right amount of natural coverage. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any kind of skin tint at all, really. Just a whole lot less of the spotty dotty, right? Okay, this is the Givenchy. It's in number 3 Voile Rosé. It's for light to medium skin tones. It's a compact finishing powder. This comes in 7 iterations. This is the number 3. It's kind of in the middle of the bunch. It's considered an ultra blurring 4-color pressed powder, 24-hour blur, natural matte finish, lightweight, non-drying formula, 4 colors to correct and unify complexion. Again, a very natural finish, and that's rather surprising for a company like Givenchy, which you would consider a little bit more glam. It's just right for me. I find it just enough to be brightening, doesn't leave any kind of radiant shimmer on your face. It just perfects. It goes on super well with the brush that is included, but here I'm using a rather large powder brush from the company La Bouche Rouge Paris. Do you remember them from a few years back? We were all into their lipsticks and lipstick cases that you could personalize. They still do that. I think they've fallen off the radar a little bit, but I do love their brushes. They have a natural beechwood handle and vegan fibers. Oof, new favorite, the Dolce & Gabbana Face and Eyes Match Lasting Bronzer Powder. This is in the light medium. It's not the lightest shade. They have one that's lighter than this, and they have 4 other shade varieties. The formulation inside the compact has a rather pebbled suede-like effect, and that's exactly how it feels on the face. It's buttery, it's velvety, and it blends seamlessly into the face. And you'll notice that this is just the right amount of bronze for my complexion. I find the undertones of all of the compacts to be rather unique and worth a look. I am so smitten with this formulation that I'm waiting for a few of the blushes to make it to my house. They are heavily pigmented, so go with a soft hand and a wispy brush if you can. This has become my favorite bronzer in my collection, and I can't wait to get a hold of those blushes. You can see how beautiful the compact is too. It's weighty and luxe, just like it should be if it's a Dolce & Gabbana product. And if you're not familiar with Le Bouche Rouge Paris, they're worth a look too. The brushes are very pretty, and I've had this one and another one for quite a while, and they look like they're brand new. I'm interested in revisiting their lipsticks, and I noticed that they came out with blush sticks as well. Not very innovative, but the colors are kind of cool. I love this brush for an easy blend with products like the Dolce & Gabbana bronzer and even blushes. It just softens the edges just the right way. Here's another brush you should get a hold of. It's the Rougher 05. It's their chunk of a brush. It's their best-selling powder brush. Okay, you know I like to layer my cheek products. So first off, I went in with that Dolce & Gabbana bronzer, which I adore if I haven't said so already. Then I'm layering the Jane Iredale Du Bonnet on top. I am such a fan of the Jane Iredale blushes, I cannot tell you. Their colors are so unique, and this one is no exception. Bronzer first, and then layer with any Jane Iredale of your choice. They're all so beautiful, like I said. And here's my favorite new eyeshadow formulation from the company Violette FR. The color is Lait au Café, which is a warm, milky coffee tone. I'm just loving these milk chocolate colors that are coming out. It's soft enough for daytime, but you can deepen it beautifully for a layering look into the crease for more dimension. The formula is super buttery, and it blends out with just a finger or a soft brush. No harsh fallout to clean up after, which is amazing. It's not a bulletproof formulation. It's rather smudgy and it might not last all day, but honestly, I don't really want it to. It's that French girl look that, like I said before, it looks like you might have been rolling around in someone's bed for a little bit and look a little, I don't know, not so put together. That's the French way. Honestly, I haven't been so excited about an eyeshadow in such a long time. I don't even consider myself really an eyeshadow wearer, but this one has like ignited something in me. So I did pick up a few more. The purple one that looks a little cray-cray, I'm telling you, that one with this one combined is such a pretty look. I'm looking at the Sephora website and there's a color Bois Brulee that I need to pick up. It's a neutral medium brown, and I think paired with this Lait au Café would be really pretty. It's would be tone on tone. It would be brown on brown, but the Bois Brulee seems to be a little warmer, a little richer. I think that would be a great look. Okay, you can see I'm sharpening this Marc Jacobs Beauty pencil. They're not my favorite. I think you guys are drinking the Kool-Aid with these Marc Jacobs products. I bought quite a bit of it, and I don't know. They're lackluster to me. Even down to the formulation, that Revi Beauty pencil sharpener that I was using, that is fabulous. And it usually gives me the best pencil tip for everything other than this Marc Jacobs Beauty one. I can't get a sharp edge on it if I tried. I mean, maybe that's not the point. No pun intended. I mean, maybe it's me. I don't really like these gel eyeliners. I should have known better. But this one, it just really is way too soft. Valentino Beauty makes such a nice pencil compared to this one, and Prada as well. And honestly, I mean, as much as I like the color of this one, it's in brown, whatever it is, but it dries down kind of crumbly. It just doesn't look good. I mean, my daughter even mentioned on my trip in New York, she's like, "What is all over your eyes? It just looks kind of yuck." I mean, daughters, right? They'll put you in your place every time, but if you want to know the truth, ask your daughter. The juice ain't worth a squeeze on this one, folks. I'm sorry. And oh joy, I bought 4 of them. Let me know in the comments. Am I in the minority here? Do you all like Marc Jacobs' new releases? I mean, I don't know, but I love my dog. Here's my dog. She always comes to say hello, right? This is Harper. She's my 4-year-old Weimaraner. She's a gun dog, a German gun dog. And she plays beauty with her 56-year-old mommy. That's all she does. Okay, yeah, look at me. Going back to fix this god dang eyeliner. It just pisses me off. I don't like it. I mean, hey, even my eyes are hurting trying to fix this. Look at me. What do you think I'm thinking? I'm thinking, I got bigger things, more problems. Let's just put the lid on this thing and just call it a day. Oh, yeah. You'd think I'd leave well enough alone, but no, I'm going to go in with a flat shader by Refer and try to cover this all up with more of that lait au cafe that I keep wanting to call cafe au lait. Anyways, Violette FR, new fave. Let's take this flat smudger and try to smudge the shit out of this Marc Jacobs and just pretend it wasn't ever there. Right. I do that on both sides, but I'm not going to subject you to that much mundane footage. It's just me daydreaming and God only knows what I'm thinking about until I land on the Byredo Vesuvio palette. I do love these palettes. I have two of them, the Bibliophilia and this Vesuvio. If you can get your hands on either one, I like them. They're not heavily pigmented like Huda Beauty or Natasha Denona, but I cannot be trusted with that level of pro artistry. I just want something that if I make a mistake, I can literally just buff it away. This isn't one of my more shining moments putting on eyeshadow. I like this denim color better without the lait au cafe underneath, but it's just makeup. We're just playing. Look at me. I'm just so proud of myself for, venturing into eyeshadow again. I know I'm a super late adopter with this one, the Armani Beauty Eye Tint Long Lasting Liquid Eyeshadows. I purchased two colors when I was in New York City with my daughter. I bought 18M Beige, which is a cool beige matte, and then a shimmer finish one. What color was it? Oh, it's out of stock right now. It's the 9S Sand, which is, no, it's not. Not the sand. Hold on. The 67S Sparkle I purchased. Those are beautiful together. They're just so like pretty again. My menopausal brain can only shout pretty lately. I'm not coming up with more adjectives than that, but that's okay. I just want pretty. I'm 56 years old. I'm just trying to look pretty, aren't we? But what I didn't think was pretty was the Armani Dolce Blush Smoothing Cream to Powder Soft Matte Balm blushes. What the hell are those? They don't even look like they belong in the Armani lineup. Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, I mean, I love K-beauty products, but Armani, really? What? Nah, not for me. Okay, I guess I'm figuring some stuff out here on my eyes. I'm using my little Daiso sticky cotton swabs that I purchased on Amazon. I love these guys. It's like a baby lint brush for your complexion. Oh, hello, my love. This is the I Want You mascara by Westman Atelier. Gucci Westman, you came out with the best brown for me. This is another one of these products that I really don't want to love, but I do. I want you. It's the I Want You Lengthening and Voluming Clean Mascara, whatever that means, by Gucci Westman. I can tell you that it totally isn't a clean feeling mascara. It's a little clumpy. It is a little crumbly by the end of the day. The formulation doesn't actually last that long, but it is the best goddamn brown. That's all I can tell you. I mean, and is that componentry not the sexiest red you've ever seen? It does something for me every time I see it on my countertop. But it's extortionately expensive too. It's $45. So there's that. All right, rolling on into lip liners now. This is not extortionately expensive. This is the MAC lip liner. You can't get more analog than a MAC lip liner. This is in the color Stone. Off mic, I just had a little laugh to myself because I'm using Claude to generate voiceover notes that I don't really use that often because, I mean, get a load of this. Claude tells me it's a neutral, my lips but better shade. Yeah, maybe if you're dead. I mean, this is like stone cold, dead looking lips, but that's what I like because I'm a 90s kid. And if you're running the math right now, just stop yourself right there because just let me be delusional. And my dog's ringing the doorbell and she wants to go outside for a pee, so I'll be right back. Has anybody else trained their dog on the bells that you buy for the door? It's like being summoned by Santa Claus 24/7 around here. Okay, back to lip liner. I do flirt with other companies and other, thingamajigs, but I seem to always go back to MAC. Okay, I'm pulling out the big guns today for that concealer lip look from the 90s. This is from the company La Métier de Beauté. By the way, I really love their skin tint, so we'll talk about that another day. But this is the color Creme de la Creme. It almost has like a gray shade variance to it. It depends on the day. I go between this and the MAC lip gloss in the color see-through. This one is a little different because it has a little bit more pigment to it, especially for a lip gloss. It's rather surprising. The company calls this a classic pale nude inspired by Brigitte Bardot. I'll take it. They have another shade called Vanilla Rose. I want to get this. It's a demure vanilla cream lacquer. Yum. We're going to finish off with my most favorite musk in my collection, Eau de Parfum. I love saying Eau de Parfum. When did the bleep blop everything get so expensive? I'm looking and this is not even available for purchase right now. It seems to be out of stock. I think it went viral at some point. I really do love it. And I'm sorry, if you can get your hands on it, it's going to cost you over $300 by the time you get it said and done. But it's worth it. Don't know what else to tell you. Anyways, we've come to the end, my friends. If you made it this far, you're crazy. And I love you for that. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.